Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. But I'm bringing to you a topic of the power of connection. So, in parenting, we really care about our children. We want them to feel safe. We want them to feel well cared for. We want them to flourish, basically. And yet, we find our children, I talk to many parents, are experiencing stress. So, if that is what you and your child are experiencing right now, I wanted to share with you a few things that I'm sure you already know, but I want to encourage you to continue to deepen this connection between you and your child. Because what often happens when our child or even ourselves, we're feeling stressed, the tendency is one of two things: either to remove ourselves more and more to become recluse, if you will, or to become clingy, right? And in that frightened place of like codependency type thing. So what I want to say here is that deepening our connection with ourselves, our spiritual connection, and our children is going to matter completely. Um, I can recall times when stress and um, times of feeling threatened in small and large ways were experienced by my children. And I can remember that the biggest thing that helped them was to gain connection with them, to create eye contact, to talk things through, to remove the judgment. When I was successful in assisting them, it was about touch. It was about rocking, for example, taking the time to have soothing and connection and to talk things through. So often in our communication with our children, we begin to want to fix things. But what if we really listen and just ask questions and help to lead our children to a place where they can feel more empowered to handle right situations? I love what Garber Mate says about safety, for example. He says, safety is not the absence of the threat. So we're always going to have things happening in life, right? But and I will add to his quote, it is also about our perception. But it says it is the presence of connection that creates safety, right? So the threat itself is just something, right? It's information, it's a situation. But when we can assist our children through connection to create a safety within themselves and between us and them, that's why parenting, our children's connection with their peers is fine, and it's important to a degree. But what's most powerful and most important is exactly what you're doing, and that is developing and deepening your connection with your child. And when it seems that our children want us to go away, that is the time we want to be most connected to our inner wisdom and to the wisdom of our child, trusting them, but also connecting with them in ways that draw them in rather than repel them away. I hope this helps. There's so many variations of this to discuss, but this is one aspect of creating that connection. So my question to you is what's happening in your world? Our children want to be seen, heard, really heard, and valued and loved for who they are. And I know that's what you want too. So I want to hear you. How are you experiencing the challenges, and what is working for you? And what questions do you have about deepening that you would like to discuss? Put a message in the comments. Let me hear what's going on for you, and I will look forward to seeing what you have to say. So in the meantime, be well, be happy, and yeah, find a place to smile today, to laugh, and to really feel grateful for something in your day. Okay, love you. Have a good one.